Hello everybody, welcome to Justice Studios. My name is Magnus, and in this video, I'm showing you every single LEGO set they're releasing in August of 2026 that I want. And now here's the thing, I've been doing these Most Wanted LEGO sets videos for about 2 years at this point. I started with the Most Wanted LEGO sets of August 2024 video, and now here we are 2 years later with the Most Wanted LEGO sets video of 2026. So without too much more talking, let's get into this. So the first set that I want will have to be the Jaguar E-Type. Now this is definitely a very cool design for a car. I do love the shaping this one has, and I love the windscreen at the top. And I just think the design is very cool. So I'll definitely be buying this set. Now another icon set I want will have to be the Hubble Space Telescope. I would actually like the design of this one, and I do love the solar panels, which I don't know what material that is, so it doesn't really look like it's quick built or anything, but I do still think that the overall design of it is very good, so I'll definitely be buying this set. Next up we have some botanicals. First of all we have the Hanging Golden Pothos, I believe is how you say them. Now this flower is very interesting because there are a lot of leaves growing off this, and it looks like some of them have overgrown a bit, but I do love the base that it has, and the vase is very good too. And I do love the leaves. They actually look like real leaves, to be honest, but they are actual LEGO pieces. So because of that, I will definitely be buying this set. We also have the dark flower arrangement. So I do really like the darker colors on these flowers. I love the use of dark reds and black and dark purple, as well as some dark green as well. And I do think the designs are very good. So I'll definitely be buying this set. Next up we have a couple of Speed Champion sets. First of all we have the BMW M3 E30. And now this design for a car is actually kind of cool. I do love the almost flat hood. I think it makes it look kind of interesting. And the actual detailing on all around it is actually very good. So I'm pretty sure most of it is stickers, but I'll still be buying this set. Next up we have the Jaguar F-Type Project 7 in Land Rover Defender Classic. So as for a Jaguar, I do think the design is very good. I do think the headlights on this one look very good, and I love the front too, and the spoiler looks good. As for a Land Rover, it is kind of big, but it almost looks like something that's used in the military, but I do think it looks very cool and robust. So I'll definitely be buying this set. Next up we have some Jurassic World sets. First of all we have the Baby Dinosaur Pteranodon. I do actually love the design of this brick built Pteranodon, and I do love the an octopus accessory too. I think that's actually, the build for that is very good. So I'll definitely be buying this set. We also have the Spinosaurus Dinosaur Escape. So interesting how you decide to brick build this Spinosaurus. I do think the design works very well. I do love the miniature gate that it has too, so I do definitely think I will be buying this set. We also have the Mosasaurus Dinosaur Boat Attack. Now I do love the design of the molded Mosasaur, even though I prefer the brick build one, I still do think this one looks very good. And the boat that is included does look very nice as well. The other color is kind of whatever though, but I will probably still be buying this set. Next up we have some Star Wars sets. First of all, we have the Hot Palace Sentry Droid Showdown. So this design for a mech build is kind of interesting. Obviously it's colored like Boba Fett, and I do actually think the design is very good. And you do get a little side build which is kind of whatever, but the mega itself is very cool, so because of that I will be buying it. Next up we have the Off-World Sandcrawler and Mudhorn. Now I do think the design of the Sandcrawler is actually very good, and the thing is, the dark gray color scheme on this one has grown on me a little bit. Still not great than the brown one, but I will definitely still be buying this one. We also have the Imperial Remnant AT-AT with INT4, so I don't have an AT-AT in my collection at all. I do think the design of this one is very good, and it looks like the legs can actually move. That's a good thing, so I can post it however I want it, once I hopefully do get it. And now I also want the Boba Fett figure. Now this is definitely a very cool design for a figure. I do think the overall details on Boba Fett is very good, and I do love the cape that he has as well. So I'll definitely be buying this set. Next up we have some One Piece sets. First of all, I want the showdown with Captain Smoker. This set kind of reminds me of a superhero set for some reason, but I do actually think the buildings including the set are very good. I do love the tricycle-like vehicle. I think that looks very good, so I'll definitely be buying this set. Now I also want the Gum Gum fruit. So the actual shaping of the Gum Gum fruit is actually very interesting, and I do think it looks like it has some new pieces around the side too. That's kind of interesting. And even though it is a bit overpriced, I will still be buying this set. Next up we have Dory vs. Bruggy Giants of Little Garden. Now these two Viking figures look very, very good in my opinion. I do love the sword and axe they wield as well as the shields. And I just think their designs are very, very good. So I'll definitely be buying this set. I also want Balladrum Castle. Now even though this castle is a bit of a facade, I do still think it looks very, very decent. And plus I don't have too many castles, and I love how this one is in snow environment. So because of that, I will definitely be buying this set. Now I also want Garp's Marine Battleship. Now the actual ship kind of reminds me of Jabba's sailboat for some reason, probably because of the font, but I do think the actual design and the colors are very good, and I love the printing on the sails too. So I'll definitely be buying this set. Now there are also two Minecraft sets they're releasing which are kind of interesting. First of all we have the Chicken Jockey set. Kind of interesting how we're getting another Chicken Jockey set, but I do actually think the design of the chicken is very good, and the zombie on top is very good too. And it looks like you get a baby chicken as well, though I'm not sure what it's supposed to be, but I'll definitely be buying this set. Now we also have the Twisted Warden battle, which is apparently from Minecraft Legends 2. And I do think the design of the Warden is very, very decent. I do think the torso looks kind of interesting, and just the overall appearance is very, very interesting and different. So because of that, I'll definitely be buying this set. Next up, we have some Sonic the Hedgehog sets. We have Tails Tornado 1. Now this design for a tornado is interesting because, well, the wings are kind of X-shaped, you know, like an X-wing. But I do think the design and the color scheme of this one is very good. So I'll definitely be buying this set. Now I also want Shadow's Mech vs. Gun Trooper. So Shadow's Mech does actually look kind of interesting, kind of samurai inspired I guess. And I do love the how there's a motorcycle in the middle. I do think the Gun Trooper looks kind of alright. But I will still be buying this set because it's a cool mech set. Next up we have some Technic sets. First of all we have the Mighty Machine Series 1. So this is technically like a Technic collectible minifigure series, except this time you basically can collect 8 different builds. And I do think the builds are actually kind of interesting, and maybe I will get all of them, but we'll have to wait and see about that. But now as for the other Technic sets, we have the Dodge Viper GTS-R. Now I do think the color scheme of this one is very nice with the white and blue, and the shaping of this one is pretty decent if you ask me, so I'll definitely be buying this set. We also have the Ferrari 488 Pista. This one is interesting because there's a blue, this one also has white and blue, but of course it's in the red color scheme of course. But I do think the design of this one is very decent too. I think the shaping and everything is very decent, so I'll definitely be buying this set. We also have the Ducati Desmo 450 MX Factory motorcycle. So this design for a motorcycle is kind of interesting. It looks like it's on like a stand of some sorts, not sure what you would call that. But I do love the wheels that it has too, and the colors are pretty alright. So I'll definitely be buying this set. Now I also want the Custom Garage 4GT Mustang. So this is kind of interesting because basically you can modify this 4GT Mustang with various different accessories. I do think that's an interesting concept for a Technic set. And as for a car itself, I do love the pink highlights on this car. I think that makes it look kind of interesting. So I'll definitely be buying this set because it's a cool concept. And I also want the Batmobile Tumbler. And now here's the thing, when I first saw the price of this one, I thought LEGO made a mistake with the pricing of this one, but apparently that's powered up. That's why. or electronics rather. But I do think this design for a tumbler is actually very decent, and I'm not sure if I will actually use the electronics in this one, but we'll see about that. Now I also want the Fantastic Four Herbie. So this design for a figure is kind of interesting. I do love the round body design, and the kind of crooked head is actually kind of funny if you ask me. So I'll definitely be buying this set. Now there are also some Halloween sets that are being released too. First of all, we have the Halloween Pumpkin Lantern. This is a nice small little pumpkin design. I do love the teeth that this one has. I think that looks very good. And you get it goes with a bonus too. Now I also want the Halloween Skull Candle. I do actually think the design of the skeleton is very good. I love how it has a golden tooth, and the bottle at the bottom it does look very good. So I'll definitely be buying this set. Now we also have the Colorful Lantern. Now this is kind of an interesting design for a Halloween lantern, but I do think the overall colorfulness does make this set very vibrant and stuff. So I'll definitely be buying this set. Now I also want the Tower Bridge. So this right here is definitely a very good brick build interpretation of the Tower Bridge. Obviously it's more than the one from 2010, but I do love the water details that are at the bottom. I do think the actual shaping of it is pretty darn good, and I just think it's a very good looking bridge overall. So I'll definitely be buying this set. Now I also want Black Katrina. Now this design for a figure is actually pretty interesting. I do love the rounded dress design, and I do love the skull detailing at the front of the torso, and I do think the arms and the head are very good. So I'll definitely be buying this set. Now I also want the upscaled wet minifigure. So kind of interesting how we're getting a brick build wet minifigure, but I do collect these type of minifigures, and this one will definitely be a very interesting collection addition to a collection, even if the upscaled wet minifigure is an odd choice. And lastly, we have the Derby Tiger and Susie Bird from K-pop Demon Hunters. Now it's kind of interesting how this is the only set we're getting, and it's a brick build character, but I do think the actual design of the Derby Tiger is very good. I especially love the teeth that it has, and the Susie Bird does also look very nice, so I'll probably also be buying this set. And that was it. Those were every single LEGO set they're releasing in August of 2026 that I want. And now let me know down in the comments below what sets they're releasing in August of 2026 you want, even the sets that I didn't want. But anyways, that's it for this video. If you liked this video, make sure to leave a like, and make sure to subscribe to this YouTube and hit that bell notification button so you don't get notified when I upload a new video. So now, and I'll see you next time. Bye.